The next one is Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, they're making another one.
Oh no, like we haven't seen one before.
And you know what? I'm going to see it.
I like the other ones, as trashy
ones.
movie they are.
Like the first one, I like. I mean, like I really do like. I will gladly watch it. You know, it's shitty, but it's Mortal Kombat. Like they actually did that fairly well along with.
Oh yeah,
the first one was good. Second one,
I like how they do it right away though.
Yeah. Was it
Annihilation?
Yeah.
Armageddon the game. That was trash too.
Whatever.
Well, Armageddon was better than most.
Whatever, big dumb something. They had the most characters. I'll give them that.
Yeah, and then, but yet the next one coming out, I don't even fucking remember the name.
I'd see it.
But, yeah,
I would see it.
I think they could do it well. I mean, they've made so much Mortal Kombat trash that I think they're like, all right, let's
know what
do
not
this
to do.
good. Yeah.
Remember the second one? Let's not
hopefully.
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Spy Hunter.
Also, I can think of is The Rock playing this because he did the second Spy Hunter. You played as The Rock was the main character, so I can just see them going, "Well, since he's already there, just throw him in there."
Yeah, I don't know. The game has the newer game had. I never played the newer one. I've only played the old one.
Yeah, well, everybody played the old Spy Hunter. Come on, man, you had to.
Everyone did, but it was no story at all.
Yeah,
the first one,
and I mean this one. I see it as being some cool action. Most of it's stupid. You know, kind of like Wanted.
Yeah, like
just super like shitty storylines. Some things you're like, oh, that was cool, but most of it's just
throwing some nudity.
Yeah. So anyway, next.
All right, Fear Effect.
Fear Effect.
What?
Never heard of it.
Do you remember that game at all?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Next
I have no idea. Okay, then
Yeah.
for the rest of you, then you have your own goddamn opinion. I don't know about Fear Effect.
Nor care.
Or that could even not be a game. I don't know.
Well, no, again, I saw it in a bunch of different places, apparently.
Next.
So it was probably one of those wannabe super horror games that never came.
Okay. We'll get to that.
Yes, okay, go ahead.
The list I was looking.
Go.
Okay. Castlevania.
Go ahead, Greg.
I would love to see a Castlevania movie. If they did it right.
If they did it right.
Nope. Only
Once
if they do it
again.
wrong.
Because I am super excited for the new game. That's going to be fucking awesome. Now, I don't know what the main... Like, if it was Simon Belmont, that would be awesome. But, who knows? It could be anything.
All right.
And, hell, it could even be, for, like, the super nerds, like, the Castlevania Adventure, which was terrible.
All right. I think, like, as I see it, is... Basically, it's kind of like the game. Like, he's just running through this huge dungeon,
I could see him,
mansion, whatever.
And I could see him running through, like, Dracula's castle, like, destroying all these, like...
Exactly, just killing, like, everything.
And, like, death, and fighting all these, characters from Castlevania.
Yeah, like, if they just make it where he's just this hard-ass going through, they don't try to give him emotion.
As long as he's not wearing leather.
Yeah. Oh, what's up, guy? Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, pretty much. Even less than that, though.
All right.
If you've ever seen the first game, okay, yeah. But, you can see thighs.
Ew, you would look. Whatever, it looks like a character.
As I think of it, again, if they're just making this hard, he just goes through, there's a story that he doesn't care about, he just kind of happens to be along next to it.
It's just like, I gotta go kill Dracula.
Oh, yeah, that's all I
want. I got the whip, I gotta do it.
Yeah, exactly.
As long as it isn't an anime.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Let's just assume that's live action.
Because, let's just assume, because Castlevania has been really anime lately. So, okay, next one.
Next.
Cold Fear.
Okay.
I remember this game.
I remember the game. You're on a fucking boat.
I remember this was a big rip-off. Like, not rip-off, but it took a lot from Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, it was like a really fairly shitty zombie shooter.
It was like
but you're on a boat.
And it had like a lot more button-timed action sequences.
Yeah, and it was like, and since it's such a small area, and you're like just, it's kind of more focused on where you are.
It was more, zombies. It wasn't like a zombie kind of horror. It was just like, maybe like Resident Evil 1 kind of horror, where it's like, you hear something in the way distance, and whether or not it comes at you, you're still scared.
Yeah. And then I remember the biggest problem was that they gave you almost too much realism for the controls, is that since the boat was shaking, the aiming was so bad. Like, you were literally constantly, like, waving around trying to hit the zombies, and you'd waste so much ammo missing them. And
sounds like a turd.
So yes, but as far as, again, it being a movie,
probably
gonna suck.
I couldn't see that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be bad.
Okay.
How long?
Next one. Clock Tower.
What the fuck is that?
Okay, Clock Tower, I know, I've never played them, but I know what they are.
What are
You're
they?
like a girl that has like a camera, and you can like, that might be something different, but I think it's like Silent Hill.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, and I think I was thinking of Fatal Frame. That's the one I was mentioning earlier.
Probably.
But it's just like you are trying to get away from like one guy. I don't know. I don't remember it.
Sounds lame.
It could be lame. Probably will be. Anyway, all right. The next one, The Suffering.
Ooh, isn't that really bloody?
I can't remember it.
Dude, The Suffering was awesome.
What? Okay, what happened?
You're in a prison, and you had apparently killed your wife, and all these ghosts and zombies and crazy fucked up shit was coming at you, and fucking awesome game. If they made this movie right, I would see it in a heartbeat.
That's one of the few games where like you get bloody.
Oh,
it's like I remember by like the end you would be covered.
Yeah, if you were like really hurt, you would get. Yeah, if you were really hurt and you'd like gone through a bunch of enemies, you would get really fucking bloody.
It's
like your body would get all bloody and
nice.
shit.
It could be.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of see it as.
It was more of a psychological kind of horror game,
and those are always good because I mean, as long as they do them right, but they do that real just like was it. Like I imagine it's one of those games that really just like everything jumps at you. You're just like, what the fuck?
I want them to release that for Xbox Live.
Hell yeah.
That would be awesome.
But yeah, as a movie, if they just played it right off the game.
If they played it off the two games, that'd be awesome.
That'd be awesome.
All right. Omnimusha.
Whatever.
Never heard
I
of it.
know what the game is.
Yeah, I know what the game is.
It's like kind of about
what it always
Dynasty Warriors.
No, it's like it's more focused on the characters.
Yeah, it's more focused on the characters.
There's like 2 characters that you can play as or something like that.
Isn't one of them from Dynasty Warriors though?
Sure, whatever. Why not?
I thought that's what I thought, but maybe
why
not.
Why not? Let's just go ahead and say
Could
yes.
Be completely wrong.
But all I remember is that it's like every time a generation of consoles come out, it throws one out right away, and then it waits like another year, and then releases like a better one, and then it's like
there were like 3 of them.
Yeah, well,
like it went up to like 3. That's
and I mean, it's one of those games that it always makes me think of like a fanboy game.
Yeah,
like if you've played one and liked it, then you're just going to buy the rest immediately.
Like Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah, which I'm ashamed of
like Dynasty
anymore.
Warriors.
I like the old ones better. Moving on.
Anyway, Kane and Lynch. John.
I found this so funny because isn't Kane and Lynch like a playoff of a bunch of old movies and then they kind of combine them into a game?
Not so much from what I played of it.
Yeah.
It was a fun game.
The first 2 levels.
Yeah. It was a rental, so screw you guys. No, they could easily make it into a movie. I see no problem with that. From what I know of the story, not bad.
I just remember that as they described, they'd always say that they would take like the bank heist scenes or something. Like they would get the inspiration off of old movies.
Inspiration, but they're not going to jet.
Yeah, I mean it's not directly off, but a lot of it is off of older movies and stuff like that. Is where they were going. So I just see it as it's a bunch of old movies combined into a game, which is going to be made into a movie.
You just take like all old movie scenes and throw them together.
Yes,
whatever. It's a movie.
Brush them up a bit, it's done.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Just put pictures of their old characters.
the freeze faces. Hey, let's go.
Hey, it's like, hey, you Kane.
Hey, you Kane. Get over here. And then just throw Al Pacino in there.
Okay. As the Joker. Whatever.
Yeah, as the Joker, sure.
Sure, why not? Anyway, why not? Okay, next one. Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars.
What is the hell is that?
I've seen a bunch of stuff on it. They just released some games, like for the Wii and the DS on it. It's like a... I don't know. I don't know what it is. It looks stupid, though.
So,
it's like one of those point-and-click adventures.
Oh, sounds gay. Bet it's going to suck. Why are they making a movie?
Because they can.
Because apparently it's actually a good game.
To make more money.
Okay, so if you know, again, make your own goddamn opinion. Moving on.
King of Fighters.
King of Fighters. Wow, I see it being another shitty wannabe a fighting movie game. It's gonna
well, go ahead and say that.
It's just, I just see
it. There's probably tons of people out there. It's like, what? Because King of Fighters has that huge following.
It's another fanboy following. If you liked it, then you fucking play that. I see it as kind of like there was basically Street Fighter and King of Fighters, and Street Fighter just kind of having to raise up over it.
right now.
Yeah, right now.
Right now, Street Fighter's better.
And then I know they released the new King of Fighters, and apparently it's just the greatest thing ever for those who play it.
Apparently not.
Really?
Apparently the reviews say it sucks. But whatever. That's because I look at reviews.
So, but, again, it's going to be... I just see it being another shitty fighting movie that's just going to blow fat dick.
Okay, next one.
Moving on.
Joust.
Yeah, apparently, as they described it, it's going to be like a Mad Max kind of futuristic, and I know it's going to suck.
Huh. Futuristic ostriches?
Yes. Robotic ostriches, go!
That would be ridiculous. I might almost see that.
It's going to suck. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know. That would be interesting. I'd like to see the story of that game.